Woo! It's your girl, C, at the No Not Popular Podcast. Hey! I hope you're ready for a brand new show. Cause you know I like to get into it. Let's go! Hey y'all, it's your girl Feed the Top Notch Diva and your favorite entrepreneur. As always, listen. Y'all know when it's time, when y'all hear that voice, when y'all hear that music, y'all know what comes up next. I am back. And y'all know I be excited, okay? I'm excited to be here to bring some tea and share some information with y'all. Because listen y'all, what is life without knowledge? And I have made it my point that if I'm going to have this platform, I'm going to use it for fun, and I'm going to also use it for some knowledge hunting, because you know, everybody needs to know what's going on and stay in the loop, okay? Now, before we begin, I want to make sure that you visit the No Not Popular podcast, our website. All you have to do is go to www.nonotpopular.com daily, because you never know what news we're going to post, okay? So, now, are y'all ready for some hot topics and some top-notch news going on, y'all? All right. Well, honey, let's go ahead and get into it. Any of my baller listeners out there looking for a mansion, okay? Is there anybody out there that's looking for them a little mansion or anything? Because I have a couple mansions that you can add to your portfolio. The Houston Chronicle reported that hip-hop mogul and founder of Rap-A-Lot Records, Jay Prince, has a French-inspired mansion in Heath, Texas, that is now going for sale and listed for only $4.4 million. Okay. Now, I said only because the first thing I said was this one is for my baller listeners. Okay, that was the first thing I said. So now all of us, we are all top notch, but not all of us is ballers. So to my baller listeners, this 4.4 million is nothing to be able to live like a hip-hop mogul, okay? And depending on how deep your pockets are, this may be an investment that you can take to the next level. Hey, listen, you never know. Y'all know that it's been a bunch of people jumping on investments for Airbnb, for the Airbnb and these content creator homes. They be renting them out and making their money. Okay, so listen, if your pockets is deep enough, you might want to make that work. This might just work out well for somebody. The property includes like the bowling alley. They got a theater, a large garage, and all of it is secluded about 25 miles east of Dallas. Now, listen, if your girl, y'all know I be back and forth, Houston to Dallas, so y'all know if your girl had that money on like that, listen, if I had that hot milli, baby, I'd be right with him, okay? I'd be like, let me in on it, okay? But listen, if you go to our website, you can always check out a tour of the Prince estate, you know what I'm saying? And you can see a picture of the mansion if it's really for real. If y'all can get it, go ahead. I'm just sitting back like somebody come give me a microphone, because I'm about to start rapping like right now. 1, 2, 3 to the 4 feet about to come through the door, okay? Because I mean, I tell you, this home is absolutely beautiful. And then who's mad about earning a hot $4 million real quick? Sure, not I. Okay, but really, y'all, I'm laughing. I have fun with you guys all the time. But I tell you the truth, this is also very inspiring. And for anyone who has the money to pay, I say go ahead and get the best worlds of Dallas and Houston and everything in between. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to miss up on any type of an investment. Okay. Uh-oh. Now, don't think Jay Prince is alone, because Hollywood actress Amy Schumer, she's also selling her Brooklyn Heights townhouse, famously known as the Moonstruck House, honey. They get a house names, you know. Everybody not able. But yeah, Jay Prince isn't the only one that has decided to put his home on the market. Amy Schumer is also, and her mansion, you got Jay Prince, who's listed at around $4 million, and you got Amy Schumer mansion, hers is listed at over $12 million. And then she also has an Upper West Side penthouse that already been sold for $13 million. So listen, y'all, I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like to me the best option these days is jumping into real estate. If you're not into it, you better get into it, okay? Because I'm not mad at them. You know, y'all don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring you guys more into this particular portion of my life as far as the real estate game. But I am fairly new. I would say a few years in. I have a little portfolio, but the point is I really love it. So if you're into buying and selling real estate or want to invest in real estate ideas, you may want to get with myself. Okay, get with me for some great real estate investment ideas. You know, since the beginning, I've learned so much, and every day I learn more. Real estate is something that's really good that I love, okay? Because y'all know I can definitely assist y'all, okay? Not only can I assist y'all, like, with ideas on the real estate journey, but also a lot of us are missing, you know, little things, little information that we may need. You know, some things like an attorney. You know, we don't think to have an attorney that is on deck for us and can assist us with contracts, reviewing the contracts, and even making contracts, especially if you're going to go into real estate. So the best thing is just get with your girl, all right? So now y'all know I'm trying to do things different. So I'll be right back. I'm going to step away real quick, and I'm going to give you guys a little piece of news you can use. Oh, a brief ad. We got to take a brief break, okay? Covered. I'm back, guys. Listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all can tell with my effects, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all something different, you know. A lot of times I do the podcast and it's just straight. I give y'all straight news. There's nothing really going on in the background. But I try to go ahead these days. I say, let me possess it up. Let me throw some music in, honey. Let me kind of give them something to work with. So I hope y'all are liking, the things that I'm doing to make the changes, okay? All right, but let's go ahead and get back into it because although I am sure I said I wouldn't talk about this again, here I am. Rapper turned hip hop mogul and now turned prisoner, Sean Free Diddy Combs, is still behind bars, and although he's been given a pretty light sentence of 50 months, basically just over 4 years, Diddy still wants to appeal his conviction and sentence for the 2 prostitution-related offenses. Now, y'all, when I heard about this, y'all, I'm like, Diddy. Honey, goodness gracious, my God. While we were out here thinking he would be in jail for life, he's actually in there fighting for 50 months. Come on, y'all. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but we was like, well, not we, but a lot of people was like, that man fit to get years, you know what I'm saying? Diddy ain't fit to get out of there no time soon, and this and that, y'all. I mean, we were saying everything under the sun about when Diddy was coming home, and you mean to tell me Diddy in there fighting for 50 months? Well, that's what happened. You know what they say, all I have is my fight, honey. And that is exactly what Diddy is saying. Okay? But I get it. If the courts have already dropped the cases of sex trafficking, there should not be anyone saying that Combs coerced anyone, and he shouldn't be convicted. Therefore, he would like to be released. I get it. But, sometimes it's like, now, y'all know... when is a good time to just be grateful for a scenario? But I think that it's more or less all things work together. Also, if he doesn't get his cases overturned, when he does get home, I'm not sure how many Diddy parties he's going to be having because the mogul will still be under a 5-year period of supervised release, including mandatory participation in a domestic violence and drug abuse treatment program. Okay. The part that we all gonna know about is he got to work a suitable job for 30 hours a week. But if you've seen Diddy and followed Diddy before jail, honey, then you already know I don't think work will be a problem for him. And of course, the best part is no contact with his victims. Diddy, leave them people alone. Don't go messing with them people, honey. Let them make it, baby. Because if you go messing with these females, they gonna come back for you again, Diddy. Just go ahead, let them make it, leave them alone, let them go, let them do their thing. Okay, somebody, come on. Alright, y'all, that is pretty much the sum of it all. The fight continues. The sum of it all for when it comes to Diddy and his, what are those? Jail issues going on, jail chronicles with Diddy, okay? Combs was transported to the Federal Correctional Institute, just in case I didn't let y'all know. And if y'all getting the news from me, then let me go ahead and give y'all what I have. He was transferred to the Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix. It's a low-security federal prison in New Jersey on November 2nd to begin serving his sentence. Now, the good news for Diddy is that the judge has decided to grant a speedy appeal process, right? So that means, okay, we'll look at this again, and so you can get out earlier than the little 4 years that we put you in there for. But he may have some answers sooner than he thinks. I don't know. Sooner than we think as well. So I would just say stay tuned. I may cover some more. I may not, but we shall see, okay? At any rate, you can find this story along with the other stories that you're listening to here as we discuss on the No Not Popular podcast website. All you have to do is visit www.nonotpopular.com and you click on read the blog, and then it'll pretty much let you know what's going on there. Okay, so it's a switch up with Diddy. We still are here with Trump. Okay, I don't know if it's not two criminals. I'm not sure if Trump went to jail, so I can't say when we talk about two criminals. No, I can't. But we gotta move on to our Diddy, not our Diddy situation, but Trump. Okay, well, actually, Trump and they have something in the same, because recently Trump has really been in the news big. They gonna find something on Trump, period, when it come to him messing with people too, with the whole Me Too movement thing that was going on. But at any rate, when it comes to the presidency, here we are at the most significant historical shutdown, including the current shutdown under Donald Trump's second presidency, which began on October 1st, 2025, and it's still going. It's like, for me, I'm like, the two parties are working harder to disagree than to come up with some kind of resolution. And then the thing is that everybody's saying they're for the people. If we're for the people, I would think that at one point or another that some type of resolution should be made, right? If it's for the people, or it sounds more like the people that run the U.S. is more or less trying to run each other. You know what I'm saying? They never gonna get along. It's always gonna be some back and forth or whatever that's going on. It's actually citizens out here waiting on something to happen, while the White House is waiting on them to stop fighting. While we waiting on the White House to stop fighting with each other, it's also a lot of families out here that's losing out. I believe that that they trying to push for them to at least get the SNAP started back for the people. I mean, these poor air flight people as well, they just been working their butts off, and here comes the FFA reducing flights. Every time I turn on the news when it comes to the presidency and this shutdown and just everything that goes on, y'all, it's more sad, okay? The Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says that the air traffic system was already deeply strained by staffing shortages before the shutdown. And y'all, at this point, I don't know what to say about these people no more. Not the presidency, not Democrats, not Republicans. Honey, I don't know what to tell them no more. Not what to tell nobody. And since the Democrats have been winning races lately, Trump says it's all because of the shutdown, and citizens aren't voting Democrat because of him, but because all of the drama within the White House. He say, listen, don't blame me, honey. Y'all, the Republicans are losing on the polls. Don't have nothing to do with me. It has all to do with the White House being shut down. All right, y'all. Well, the only thing that I can say about this entire situation is get it together, U.S., because these people are waiting. Okay? And I don't want y'all to be waiting not another minute longer, okay? We got to do what we need to do. But as y'all know, I always want to take a pause, and I have some news that I got to share with y'all, okay? So I'll be right back. for this brief message. Entrepreneurs, the time is now. Aspiring business owners, the time is now. Top sales earners, the time is now. Stop waiting on an opportunity because your time is now. Invest in yourself and start earning and living a better life because the time is now. Visit topnotchnews.com and schedule your free 30-minute consultation that will help you change your life. Remember, the time is now. And your girl is back. All right, y'all. We have made it to the story of the hour. Y'all know I love when y'all stay in there and y'all hang in there and listen in, catch all the tea. I've learned to go ahead and give y'all the tea first, and then I come with the main story, because the main story is just my thoughts, my opinions. I'm sharing it with y'all, those who it can affect positively. I am excited to know that, and for those who they tune into the known not popular podcast and like, well, I don't know what I want to hear. Well, all I gotta say is whoop-de-doo. But no, we are at the story of the hour, okay, y'all? Now listen, y'all know your girl has been going back and forth to this hospital and trying my absolute best to get on this health kick. And I've been doing my best. I'm for real. I've been reading more, changing my eating little by little. But let me tell you, it's all about a plan to do more. Okay? I'm serious. I even though I'm on my mission, I am still on a plan to do more. All right, y'all, and as I was reading the book, Natural Cures That They Won't Tell, that they don't want you to know about, is written by Kevin Trudeau. I was thinking of my own health issues, and the more I read, the more upset I became. Not to worry, it's a healthy upset, but this time I wasn't upset with myself. I became a bit perturbed about the things I'm reading within the medical history, what goes within the medical history. Finding out that there are cures that are able to naturally assist our lives, but the doctors, government, and medical pharmaceutical companies decided to come together and just dope us up for the financial gain, basically. Yeah. And as I'm reading in my book, I read that one of the most simple remedies that I did not know, or maybe I just didn't even consider, is the fact that vitamin E was found to be as effective, or better yet, even more effective than a blood thinner. Now, look now. Do y'all know how many blood thinners I take per day when it comes to my heart disease? And you mean to tell me I just needed to eat some nuts? I know. Listen, y'all, I know y'all lying, okay? This is what folks are talking about when saying many people will miss the answer if you just put it inside of a book. And I might be one of them because, honey, wasn't until I read the book by Kevin that I started opening my eyes and seeing just a lot of different things. I mean, y'all know I'm trying this hard, and as a matter of fact, I've been eating more lettuce lately because vitamin E is abundant in plant-based foods. And, you know, just having a knowledge of saying, oh, okay, honey, you need a little bit more plant-based to go up into your diet. You know, eat a little bit more nuts. You know, it be the little things that can really help us. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm very serious about it. So listen, I don't want to be a part of the Left Behind crew, and I don't want my listeners to be either. So if you are on a journey to get healthy or just get better, period, we're going to do this thing together. Okay? I got you. I got you. And for those who are already on your health journey, share some of your health ideas with us. We can win together. And it is funner that way, right? But you know we have to stay motivated and in the know, because reading is definitely fundamental, and so is listening. So now you can kill 2 issues through one portal. And that's your girl. That's me at the Known Not Popular podcast. Not only can you can listen in to me, you also can go online and find everything that I talk about here, okay? I'm going to read things and I'm going to share it with you. If I find out some health tips, I'm going to share them with you. Now, finding out how the companies work together to make money rather than save lives not only hurt my spirit, but it made me motivated even more for change. And guess what? As long as you are listening in, you are more than welcome to join me on this journey to health and freedom. As I learn, you can learn with me. Hey, listen, let's get healthy together. That's the whole point of this whole thing. We are going to do it together. That's right. Together. So here's my first gift of health knowledge for knowing and using vitamin E. Vitamin E is abundant in plant-based foods, including vegetable oils like sunflower, olive oil, soybean, nuts and seeds like almonds, peanuts, sunflower seeds, green leafy vegetables, spinach and kale, and whole grains like wheat, oats, that type of thing. Okay, so y'all have some things that you can use in order to go add to your health or add to your meals daily. And I hope it helps y'all. What y'all think? Well, I hope so. Well, that has been my time, y'all. I have had so much fun with you guys. And as always, don't forget to visit www.knownnotpopular.com and follow me on all of my social medias. They should be tagged somewhere on these websites. Just follow your girl. Until next time, stay peaceful, always give love, and always tune in. It's your girl, Fee, the top-notch diva, your favorite entrepreneur. We about to have a good time. Okay? Whatever you do, make sure you do it in love. Have a good time, y'all. And don't forget, happiness is what matters. It's your girl, the top-notch diva, and I am out.